Hello, everybody. I hope my audio and everything is working. Hi. It's been a while, hasn't it? Oh, first things first, right into the titty toggle. I see. Right off the bat. Hi. It's been a while. This is my first solo stream of 2026. I know I streamed over with Moxie, the other day, okay, like a month ago. But it's been a hot minute. And I really wanted to come back and I wanted to stream and I wanted to be this really big thing because I have a couple, I don't know if you noticed like the new start screen. That's an interim because I am actually working on getting some new assets. However, I just was a little bit slow on the draw and I didn't really want to wait anymore to get back to streaming until my everything kind of funneled in. So just so you are aware, we will be making a little bit of changes coming up. Like I'll have a new start screen. I have some music that's being made for said start screen. And it's gonna have some really beautiful art. I'm gonna have some new emotes, some new alerts, or not new, but just fixed because my gifted ones still don't fucking work. But all of those are getting in the works, and I will be doing a fully new kind of quote-unquote re-debut. But today I thought that we could just sit down together and just have a little chat, because it has been a while. And I really missed you guys. And I feel like I owe you guys, a conversation. Let's chat about what's going on in Peachy's world, and let's talk about what I've missed with you guys, because I haven't really been able to keep up with y'all as well. I'm gonna do my first little hellos to everybody that I see in the chat. So hello Noah, hello Cypher, hello Diamond, hello Kit Kat, and Baki, of course, hello, welcome Deck as well, Mr. Weenus, hi, Danielle, thank you, Ace, welcome, Salad, welcome, Unknown, of course, welcome, and Spider, welcome as well. It's been so long. Am I missing anybody? Hold on, let me scroll down a little bit more. Utopia, hello. Utopia says hello to Baki, Venus, Daniel, Diamond, Spider, Salad, Kit Kat, Ace, and me, of course. Thank you so much for saying hello. Toy, hi, welcome on in. So happy to see you. I'm so happy to see all of you guys. This honestly feels so unreal that I'm streaming again. I was honestly really nervous. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, Diamond, for the resub. Oh, you're still on the 10-month streak. You were subscribed to me even when I wasn't streaming. That is so fucking sweet of you. Holy crap! I feel, like I said, I feel so out of practice. I feel so nervous. It's been a while since I've been Peachy, I've kind of been doing this own thing. Name this baby, you deadbeat. Oh yeah, because 9 months has passed and I would have been... it's okay. I'll just pay the child support. You can name it. I don't really care. It's fine. But I will say that I was super nervous to come back to streaming because I've been doing the real life thing, I am an Android cat girl who is here to entertain, but I also do have some outside things, you know. Some may say that I am a real person, perhaps, at times, whenever I close out of my screen. I know I exist in real life. That is super crazy. So let me just, I almost completely unchudded. No, I've been in the thralls of being a chud, let me say. Why you get outside real time and we don't? Oh, I gotta drink some water. Okay, Mr. Weenus, I'll drink some water. Oh, Toy, thank you so much for the resub as well. Oh my gosh. Always my OG box. Yes, my OG toy box. But I'll do another good sip for you, okay? a little bit ASMR for you. But I kind of wrote down some little like jot points here of what I would like to talk about today. First of all, yeah, I am unfortunately perpetually a chud. I'm not that chopped though, okay? I'm just a chud. But you can be a cute chud, you know? You can be a chuzz. Yeah, I'm a chuzz. But I'll go through some of these points. So, first of all, where have I fucking been? Right? Where have I been? IRL. I've been doing my shit IRL. I want to give you guys a little bit of backstory. So, I started streaming 1 year ago, basically, like just a little shy or a little over 1 week or one year ago now. And I started streaming on my birthday, my IRL birthday, because I wanted my IRL birthday to be the same as my VTuber birthday. So, you know, the anniversary of Peachy Angelic is February 21st. And so the emotes don't work. They're working, Mr. Venus. I see them. But anyways, I started streaming last year in February on my birthday. It was a birthday stream. And I did really want to do that this year. However, as you've noticed, my birthday has already passed. And that's because I was incredibly lucky to get the opportunity to go abroad for my birthday. And so I was able to, go abroad and travel somewhere that I've always wanted to go. And I had my birthday with my friends in a foreign country. So that is where I was on my birthday. So I didn't do like a kind of birthday stream. And so then I figured, well, I'll start it out in March. And Tuesdays are kind of our days together, so that's why I am streaming today. And this is my kind of welcome back. We're gonna kind of keep it as you know me for the next little bit until I kind of get all the fancy stuff, and then I might do like a big like, wow, Peachy re-debuting and she has all these fancy new shit. I'm not gonna be having like a new model or anything like that. But yeah, it'll be fun and it'll be good. We'll upgrade some things together. But that's why I didn't stream on my birthday. I'm so sorry about that. But also, that doesn't really explain where I've been entirely. I haven't been away for months and months and months abroad. I was only there for like 2 weeks. So what have I been doing? Well, I don't know if you guys remember, but I was working an IRL job over the holidays because as much as I appreciate you guys and I love you guys, a cat's gotta eat and put a roof over her head. So I was wage slaving. I know that's disgusting. I know. I'm so sorry, guys. A job. I know. Like I said, I have been touching grass. I have been out and about, and I know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I said the word, the J-O-B. The JOB word. Yeah, I know. So I had that employment over the holiday season, and I don't remember if I mentioned or not, but I may have girl bossed a little too close to the sun. Oh, Dick, thank you so much for the Prime sub. There, you should be good till next year now. Perfect, exactly. I can quit right now. But what I was saying is that I girl bossed a little too close to the sun, and I made myself a little bit too much of a good worker, and they kept me. It wasn't a temp contract anymore, and I got promoted. So, yeah, Peachy owns people IRL too. I supervise you guys at home in my basement, and then, you know, out in the world, I supervise people too. And so, you know, that's quite stressful. Hi, Luna, welcome on in. Slavery is wrong. Yeah, unless I'm doing it, and then I can make people do whatever I want. I go, hey, go do that thing for me. Oh, go do that thing for me. And hello, Ellen Ego, welcome in. But yeah, I'm not like super high management or anything like that, but you know, I get more hours than I was used to before, and also I kind of just had to clutch up on school, to be honest. I know that I like to say that I'm a girl failure and that I suck and that I just rot away at home. And I mean, I do love me some good rotting. I can't lie. However, I have decided that I am going to be trying out this new thing. Oh, Luna, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Welcome officially to my basement, I suppose. But yeah, I'm trying out this new thing called trying to succeed, you know. Sarah, welcome in as well. But yeah, I'm trying to, you know, get my life on track. I feel like I feel like I need to get my shit together, for lack of better terms. And you guys are involved in that. That is why I want to get my VTubing stuff back on track, but under my terms a little bit more. I want to kind of do things slightly differently. It's not going to be a major difference. You're still going to have Peachy as you know her, but perhaps I might get a little bit more intellectual about things. I might talk about things a little bit more. And, you know, we're gonna keep the titty toggle, but I also hope that you guys care about what comes out of my mouth, because I go to school in related to media, and I really like talking about and analyzing media. So I hope some days you don't mind if I do streams or make videos or stuff like that in regards to yapping about the things that I care about. And we'll still have our silly fun moments. Don't worry. That part is never going away. But it's gonna be, you know, Peachy's trying to get a degree here. so we can yap a little bit more. We can, exactly, Jolan. As you said, the thing in your head, use it. Use your brain. I am upgrading my kind of programming as an Android cat girl, and I'm making me a little bit more smarter, let's say. You know, work smarter, not harder, even if you guys are still probably going to be hard at it all. Doesn't mean I have to be. And yeah, I'm respecking, as we say. We're doing a little respecking. And so we're still gonna play our silly games. I still want to do Trophy Tuesdays, although I have been conflicted. I don't know what the fuck to play next. I was gonna do one game, and then I was gonna do another, and my indecisive ass has changed her mind like 5 times at this point, And I've said to a bunch of different people, oh, I'm gonna do this next. I'm gonna do this next. I'm gonna do this next. I just haven't fucking done that. So we're trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. But bear with me when I figure out a game that I actually want to know life to platinum again. Resi 9 did just come out, but I haven't taken a look at the trophy list for that. Oops, I didn't mean to press that. Well, you guys get some boobs for a little bit. Fortnite Tuesdays. I unironically have been wanting to try Fortnite too. Who gave the Android personality and a personality and hobbies outside of being Booba Awooga? Well, you know, I just updated my OS. You know, iOS 16 or whatever the fuck. Yeah. There you go. That's enough for you. But yeah. So that I've been locking in on school and the work department, and kind of been doing those things, and it's been a lot, I will say. I think my music just crashed as well. Also, I was supposed to get, like, for Christmas, I was gonna buy myself the new CPU that you guys donated for, and the like, new motherboard was gonna come next, and then I was supposed to be receiving in the mail a GPU and some RAM to go along with that. However, the GPU and RAM never arrived, and so I do still have the money for the CPU, and I am intending on buying that. However, I do need to save up for the motherboard to come after that. So, you know, we're still saving up, and some of the things that I do want to do in my VTubing stuff requires my PC to be a little bit more juiced. And no, the RAM didn't get stolen or anything. It just never got sent. So yeah. Can we buy RAM? I thought it was all gone. Yeah, well, this was like pre-owned, and then I was just gonna be getting it secondhand as a gift, but it just didn't work out, which is okay. That's totally fine. It just, I had to change kind of my plans for things, because my PC will probably not be getting upgraded in the next little bit here, significantly in the same way I wanted to. I was hoping going into the new year that I would have just like brand new rig, you know, be able to do a lot more intensive stuff in terms of the streaming, because I'm very creative and I have a lot of things that I want to put out there. However, streaming does take a very heavy toll on your PC, and so, you know, some things, some assets, some of those types of things don't really like running in conjunction at the same time, because my PC is a piece of shit. It's a piece of shit. Just bear with me 1 second while I try and figure out my music situation. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. This is another great example of just, Peachy's stuff has frozen, so her PC sucks. Let's try again. Is that working? I think so. Can you guys hear that? I hope so. Oh, bye, Spider! Thank you so much for coming. I will drink some water, Cypher. Thank you for bearing with me. Here's another gulp gulp for ya. I don't know why, I still like doing that. It's very fun. But yeah, we have some changes are going to be happening. And yeah, I was just really locked in on school and work. And also, kind of over the fall, I made some like life decisions that kind of changed certain aspects of my life in real life. And so I had to kind of deal with that, go through that. We worked through it. We worked through it. Things get better, and I really am excited for 2026. It hasn't been a while that I can say that I am very much really excited, you know, for a year and for what's to come. Sometimes it's more like, oh, I'm not sure if it's bad or if it's like, you know, we just keep going, and you find the small moments of excitement and whatever. But I'm overall way more hyped for 2026. This is gonna be the year of the peach, you know what I mean? Oh, thank you so much, Light, for the sub. Oh, welcome back. I'm so happy to see you too. We ball, love you, girly. Thank you so much, Salad. I'm so glad you guys are here for it. It's like I said, it's not gonna be much different. However, I just have like a couple things that I'm excited about. I'm a little disappointed I couldn't have it all ready for today, but you know, we get there. We get there little by little, and I hope that you guys don't mind. And I felt really bad for kind of just dipping, but you know, sometimes you just gotta lock in. You just gotta lock in. You gotta do your thing. We're getting out of the girl failure actual situation, you know? The girl failure mindset will never quite leave. You know, it's a mindset. When you've been there for many years, you're never gonna escape it fully. However, I would like to be a little bit more capable, stable, one might say, in the in-person department. So therefore I can come on here and be peachy properly for you guys. And we can all have a great time. I was a self-proclaimed Minhera girl failure loser, chud, chopped, whatever, peach girl. But I would like to start raising my standards around here, you know? And I think you guys should too. And that's why I am nominating myself and very undemocratically voting myself into the position of power over you guys, because we're going to get better together, okay? Last year, 2025, was the year of I can make her worse. I can make her worse, right? That's what we were doing. We're like, how terrible can we make our life? Yeah? Yeah. This year is me gonna be uplifting you guys. We are getting better. Better looks different for many people, okay, Baki? You do want to get better. You do want to get better. You know why you want to get better? Because that's where the good girls reside. The loser ones, right? They're good temporarily. They're girl failures, you know? They're girls. That's just girlfriend material. We're raising wives up in this joint now, okay? We're gonna be, yeah, and the good boys, okay? And don't, I'm just using it in terms of myself for gendered language, but this applies to you guys as well. But now we are going to be raising wives and men and the people in between. We're raising stability. Are you asking us to wife you? No, that's not what I was saying. I was just saying that, you know, I'm a little bit more wife material and we're working there, okay? This is the year of the wives. I like being a loser. People have lower standards and expect less of me. Okay, well, you can wife yourself, or you can just support me in my wife journey, you know, and then, you know, why would you want a girl that has nothing to offer, you know? Why not get a girl that gives you everything you want and more, and also has standards? Isn't that a crazy concept? Locker, hello, welcome on in. This is my first time streaming this year because I'm doing a little life update, but it's so good to see you. I'm just talking about what the future is going to be looking up, you know? Rise up, wife up. Exactly. You are speaking riddles, Peach. This is nothing new, Noah. I always speak in the twisted peachling tongue of the cats, you know? At least I'm translating it in English. I could be going meow 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 meow, but I'm not, so I'm trying my best, you know? That's almost crazy. A person with standards. I know. It doesn't have to be standards just for other people. We're setting standards for ourselves. We're rising up. We are going to be the best degenerates we can be. To be clear, getting better does not mean stop being a degenerate. Hell no. Like I said, it's a mindset, okay? You got your big sippy with me? Okay, I'll drink some water. Hee-ha-ha. That was a big sip. But getting better does not mean getting rid of being a degenerate, or getting rid of the girl failure mindset, or getting rid of all the fucked up shit that is already in your head, because it's already there. You can't really get rid of it. However, you can evolve it, okay? Peachy, you did your last probation screen today? Toy! That's amazing! See, this is a great example. You can't remove the crimes that you're doing or that you've done, but you can own up to it. You can either be like, yeah, I did that, or yeah, I did that, and I'm gonna do it worse. Now, this is not me saying that if you get caught on some sort of charge to just go ahead and then do it 10 times worse. However, I'm saying that if there are things that you like, or you're proud of, or that you engage in, level up, bro. Just level up. Do it to the fullest, you know? Live life to its fullest. If that means doing more drugs, then sure, if that's what your life looks like. But if you do more drugs, but then also have a stable life, and you're doing everything you've ever dreamed of, then more power to you, you know? I'm gonna fucking goon my brains up, out, and out, and over, and I'm gonna goon like crazy. But I'm also gonna use my brain and talk about cool things, and go to work, and hopefully make more money so that I can feed myself, and that I can feed not only my plush thighs, but also nourish the brain in your head. I'm the thinker, and I am Peachy Angelic, your saviors now, okay? And so we're flipping the switch. You guys in my basement, now I'm going to be giving books down into the basement. You're still not going to be able to touch the grass yet, but you'll be able to read about it. You read books about it. Okay? Wait, you can nourish plush thighs and your brains? Is that a fucking Hamilton reference? Oh my god. You were always my savior. Oh my god, books? Yes, I'm gonna teach you guys how to read. We're gonna be literate, guys. We're gonna be literate together, okay? I will definitely be doing a stream where I read old fan fictions I wrote. So we're gonna read together, okay? It's very cringy and whatever, and it's definitely totally about Leon Kennedy because Resident Evil 9 came out just now and it's on my mind. But this was like when RE4 remake came out. Okay, we could give you a little bit of a break. It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. I will read it. Leon Sex Kennedy, exactly. Leon Sexy Man Kennedy, the OG twunk. I don't know why I used to think my type was only twinks, because Leon is a twunk, and hot diggity dog, does that man do it for me, you know? So I think we're evolving in many ways, right? We're evolving in many ways. We're expanding our tastes. We're expanding our minds. No, we're not expanding our stomachs. I don't do vor over here, okay? This is, unless that's your thing, it's not my thing though, so, you know. All your friends call me Twink. Twinks are still really cute though. Don't get me wrong, guys. Don't get me wrong. Okay? And Twinks are nice. But also, Wonks. Eh? Yeah. Santiago! Okay, I'll drink some water. Ha. No vor. Expanding more my taste more. Exactly! And yes, Kit Kat, I fucking love fanfiction. That's not vor, that's inflation. Okay, well, inflation and vor both make your belly real big. It's just with vor, it's because you're eating people and filling your tummy that way. Inflation is just expanding, you know? I was going more for the we're not eating people to get big. I still enjoy biting. I still enjoy eat nibbles. I will eat your corpse if you let me. But that's not the main point of this, okay? We're not just trying to get big in my stomach. I'm trying to get big brained, okay? Titty toggle already? Oh yeah, Baki, sorry I missed that. Spider-Man is low-key a twunk too, no? Yes! Because he's strong! Andrew Garfield, my beloved. I want to... My big belly is so full of peachy angelic pizza. Okay, get this kid out of here. Everyone ban salad right now, please. Please. Penis land is Penn Island. Yes. No cannibalism, but I wanted to eat. No, still cannibalism. We're not gorging ourselves on that, you know? It's okay to have as a little treat. Everything is good in moderation, you know? Except for being big-brained. Being big-brained is not okay just in little quantities. We are going to be so big-brained that it's not even going to be... It's not even going to be a competition. Anime already has bigger heads for a reason. That's so we can fill it with knowledge, okay? And yeah, Ellen Ego, I don't even know what the fuck Denshin attack is, by the way. Like, I know you brought it up earlier, but you said it was something like trains? Trains? Oh my gosh! Diamond, thank you so much for gifting us up to Luna. I really wish my fucking... my alerts worked for gifted subs. I don't know why. They still don't work. I need to have someone look at that. It did wink wink nudge nudge. Please help me. But I will get that sorted for my big shiny moment. Okay. But yeah. Train is good. It's a train game. I know I may be getting assessed for autism, but I don't have the train sort of autism. You know what I mean? I have the Persona 5 Gooner Girl Baldur's Gate 3 sex kind of autism. I honestly think that sex was for a time like probably a special interest because maybe even still because I just want to be really good. You know what I mean? Like really good at whatever I do. Maybe that carries over to a lot of things, not just sex, but like whatever I feel is important and I put my mind to it, I just need to be really good at that. You know what I mean? I need to be, I empathize with needing to be the best. And I don't need to be the best in comparison to everyone else in the world. There's always going to be someone better, there's always going to be someone worse than you. But I need to be the best according to my own metrics, you know? Surely Astarion is low-key almost maybe a twunk, no? Yes, Astarion I would consider twunk. He's like borderline. He's like twunk-ish. He's twunk adjacent. Astarion body type would be twunk, but the mindset, that guy is very twinky in terms of, my name's Astarion. Nice to meet you. Hello, darling. You know, that's a very twinky demeanor. So he's twunk-ish. To be good, you have to be great. To be great, you have to be good. To be better, you have to have ass. Well, luckily, I seem to be checking all those boxes. You do like being the best. That is extremely based, Peachy. Exactly. And I feel like I need to stop being mean to myself, because I can't always be the best right in the beginning. You gotta keep trying. Consistency is key. And that is something I've notoriously struggled with. However, medication really fucking helps with that. Guys, if you have trouble focusing, please talk to your doctor. Maybe they'll tell you something about yourself that no one's ever bothered to explain to you before. And then they'll put you on a fancy little peach medication. And then you go, wow, I didn't know that I could think so clearly. I didn't know that thoughts and actions could come so easily. Wow. Drugs are a powerful thing, guys. Don't do meth. Only when it's prescribed. You're gonna get one of the ED docs to write me a script for cocaine. Is that really the takeaway here? Do cocaine? Because I mean, like, maybe. I could see that. But again, you know, you also do have to be stable? Question mark? You know? Perhaps? Just a little bit? Hopefully? You're gonna do so much of the weed? Yeah, that's okay. I do that too. But you do that at the end of a hard day and you just go silly mode. It's okay to go silly mode. Just because you're big brain doesn't mean you don't go silly mode. It just means that you are also the thinker. You don't want to go to a real doctor. Weed makes me scared. I mean, it just depends. Also, Salad, no, that is not a good fucking idea. Are you serious? And Diamond, yes, that is so true. So true. You're out of therapy, but you're still unstable? That's okay. I'm unstable too. Don't get me wrong. This is not me preaching a different Peach going, hey, I'm so much better and I'm everything is fantastic and the world is great and there's nothing wrong with my brain and my head or anything like that. But this is me saying, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna run with it. And I'm gonna go, hey, instead of beating myself up over how my brain works, let's work together with it. And let's feed it and nourish it with good vibes, good thoughts, good feelings, good friends, good people, good sex, good gooning, good, you know, it's all part of a well-balanced lifestyle, you know? We just gotta find balance in life. Exactly, guys, balance. Fuck it, we bowling, but we balancing. You know? Peachy's the only doctor I need. I trust the Peachy pills. Exactly! The Peachy pills might look a little bit different nowadays, you know? You might... Whereas before, they might have been making you worse or something like that. I might have been putting a little bit of something in there. Don't tell the cops. But now the Peachy pills will work as prescribed, you know? I was just doing the really smart corporate thing where they like planned obsolescence, you know what I mean? Where you're not selling a product that's going to be working right away. You're almost creating a problem to solve a problem later on, you know what I mean? Like so many companies will create a problem that didn't exist before. And that problem for you guys was that I was sending you into withdrawals, you know? And now that I wasn't here for like a couple months, you went into sufficient enough withdrawal, so now I can sell you this brand new Peachy pill that will fix all your problems with time. It's a slow release agent where you can take it and it will slowly build up over time and you will no longer feel desperate for the peachy pills. Unless you stop taking them, of course. Then you're going to have extremely terrible side effects. So that's not advised. But now we're going to give you the promised benefits of the peachy pills instead of them just making you woefully sick if you don't take them. You know? Leaving us left many of us bricked. Yeah, but that's... you can deal with that, right? I know you got it. You're okay. Peachy pill withdrawal. Yeah, exactly. What was the promised effect exactly? Well, it was, I didn't read the fine print. That was for my manufacturers to figure out. But now I'm self-producing the peachy pills. From myself. There's a piece of me in each of them. See? I told you cannibalism isn't completely off the table. Also, fun fact, you can make drugs that make you feel terrible, but for some reason they tend not to catch on. Well, peachy pills seem to catch on. It didn't make you feel terrible, it made you feel really good. It just made you feel terrible if it was a little too long between the doses. But the peachy pills that I'm selling now are a little bit more sustainable, you know? Where you're going to be reliant on me to provide them, but with your own inner workings of your head, you can be a little bit more self-sufficient in the day-to-day. Do you still need a new CPU? I still need a new fucking everything because I have the money for the CPU. I just need to save up money then for the motherboard because if I bought the CPU now, it's useless because then it is the motherboard that I have would not work with the new gen CPU, and then I also need a new graphics card, and then I need new RAM because the ones that I have are not compatible with the new motherboard either. And why the fuck are they changing PC parts so much? And well, it's because they're better and they work better and whatever. But my wallet. What CPU are you getting? I always fucking forget what it's called whenever people ask me. Let me pull it up. It's a Ryzen CPU. Yeah, the Ryzen 7 9700X 8-core 16-thread processor. Yes, that's the one that I'm getting. Set a goal, set a new goal, set a new goal. Okay, I will for next stream. Okay. You have to work. Oh, bye, Salad. Bye. Thank you so much for being here. I will set a goal. I won't set it now because it's a bit of a pain in the fucking ass to set, like, on my own. But I will set a new goal. I'll do new dono goals. One thing that also with the re-debut is that I do want to set up that VR chat meetup at some point as well, now that I'm actually capable of doing so. So we'll get the ball rolling on a couple things, and luckily I think I have help from some like supports in my life too, so I feel like I'm gonna be able to do it a lot more efficiently and in the way that I want to, you know. Gotta go also. Okay, Alan Ego, thank you so much for being here. So happy to see you. You guys are welcome. Yes, more titty toggle. Blinks. But yeah, so that kind of explains where I was, you know, like where I was grinding the school work thing, you know, dealing with some personal life events of sort. And so I think I've already explained sort of what's to come based on like what I wrote down. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna be doing a new start screen, new end screen with some new art. We're gonna be doing some new different kinds of segments, kind of yapping about some stuff. And yeah, I'm hopefully gonna be starting a new collab with Moxie soon too, where we're gonna be playing a game we've been wanting to play for a while. I won't say what it is because I don't know if he's mentioned it or not, but yeah, we're gonna try and do that again. And it's, yeah, super exciting. I guess is the best way to put it. Ooh, yeah. Sniff, sniff, peaches. Sniff, sniff, peachy got peaches. Yes, I do. I do. New Saturday streams. It may or may not be on Saturday. Just in my work schedule is kind of unpredictable at the moment in that regard. But I know that I consistently have Mondays and Tuesdays off of work, for now at least. So that's kind of why I might be streaming Monday, Tuesdays a little bit more, perhaps, maybe. I'm definitely going to be streaming every Tuesday from now on. If not, you can please kill me, because then I'm not sticking to my resolutions that I made for myself. But I will be doing Tuesday. It will either be Trophy Tuesday or Talking Tuesday. I want to find out a new fucking word other than talking for Talking Tuesday, because Talking Tuesday sounds so fucking stupid. Like, Talking Tuesday sounds so silly. Like, just so I want to find a better name, because Trophy Tuesday I like. Titty Tuesday? No, because titty day every day, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just Balatro Wednesday. Yeah, I'll be playing more Balatro too, don't worry. I do want to finish Cuphead, and I do want to finish more endings of Needy Streamer, so I'll probably be finishing that up in like the next little bit here. Like just as a couple streams here and there type shit. But did you see the Needy Streamer show trailer? Yes, I did. I'm so fucking hyped for it. Chatters Tuesday. Oh, hello, Inept. But I hope so. Can't wait to see the new and improved Peachy to dominate Cuphead. See, just because my brain, my mental is expanding and evolving, Baki, doesn't mean my skills have followed. I don't think that my Cuphead skills are gonna be any much better, I'm not gonna lie. We might be spending another like fucking 6 hours on a boss, but you know, that was one of the streams that I look back fondly. Do I remember a lot of it? No, I blacked a lot of that out. But it was very fun, and you know, we got some good sillies, good funs from it. Have confidence. Okay, I will, Baki, I will. How do I... What'd you say? How do I turn off censorship? You just see instead of titty? Oh yeah, you have to, like, change your chat settings in the settings to show that you're, like, okay with, swearing. AKA titties. Yeah, Nept, I get that. I spent so much fucking money. But that's okay. It's okay, we're on the grind, we're back. Going abroad though and vacationing was definitely a financial choice that I did make. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. All of the experiences that I've had in real life and also as Peachy with you guys are things that I just wouldn't trade for the world. They're the main thing that I did write down at the bottom here after the like where have I been and what's next is the make sure that I say thank you to you guys, because I feel like I've grown so much as a person, as a content creator, as like just as peachy, honestly. And I'm really looking forward to where it's gonna go, even if it stays exactly as it is and you just listen to me yap from time to time about things that I like and we play games and have a good time together. I wouldn't trade that for the world. So I just want to say thank you so much, because when I was going through some really rough times in the last like 6 months, the thought of you guys has really been a big motivator for me to keep going and for me to want to do this whole evolution of the peach. You know what I mean? This is what has motivated me to get better. Is I want to get better for you guys. So you guys got to get better for me, because what we're going to do is we're going to uplift each other. We're still going to be fucking degenerates. Let's be honest. Like, that's not going to go away. That's not what I mean at all. We're still going to be degenerates, but we're going to be functional. Okay? We're gonna be functional, and we're gonna do the things that we dream about together, and we'll get to uplift each other in that sense. Okay? Okay. Oh, Kenny, welcome. So good to see you. Don't worry about it at all. And hello, Mr. J. I hope you're doing well. So happy to see you in here. Good working gooner. Exactly. We're gonna be sophisticated degenerates. Exactly! You know? What's... sitting in your bed all day doing nothing except for gooning and watching anime and playing games? That's fun. That's super fun. That's a great thing to aspire for. However, what's better is you put an effort towards something that matters to you, okay? And you do the work, and then you come home at the end of a long day, and then you goon and play video games and watch anime and get high. Because now it has like it's a reward system, you know? And drink. Yeah, and get high. Exactly. I'm only gooning to oil paintings? Nah, I'm not gooning to oil paintings. I'm gooning to other stuff. You certainly wouldn't be where you are without me. Aw. Life's been pretty kind to me this year. Only thing missing was me. Aw, thank you. Well, I'm back now. I'm back unknown, and you don't have to worry. I'm here, and we'll uplift each other, okay? That's a sophisticated degenerate life. We can go to meetings together, and we'll do our workload. We'll go to work. We'll work really hard. Whatever it is, and then we can come home and we can jerk each other off. That's the life of a sophisticated degenerate, you know? You wanna start healthier habits to look like the Doomslayer from Doom or Kratos from God of War? Yo, like that's some dedication, I will say. Because those guys are big. Those guys are big. I mean, I go to the gym. I need to go more regularly, to be honest. But I go to the gym and I go just to kind of look average, honestly. Like I don't particularly look crazy buff or whatever. I did at a certain point, but now I'm just going to keep myself healthy, happy peach. And keep up the stamina, you know? You gotta keep up the stamina. But I definitely do support people that are going to be just like eating the fuck out of protein. They're going to protein max, and they're going to be big beefy juicy meatheads that are going to go to the gym and I just want them to get off my squat rack sometimes, because I just want to do my squats, man. And then I'm watching you like just casually deadlift like 300 pounds, and then I no longer want to get on the squat rack because half the time they don't even fucking put the weights away after that, and so then I have to put the weights away, and at the same, like, that's putting all that fucking weights away, that's my workout in itself, okay? So that's why you don't make promises. You do karate just to keep you from getting fat. being fat is not a bad thing. It's not a scary, it shouldn't be a scary word. I think as long as you're just happy and healthy, whatever it looks like per se. I mean, you can definitely work really hard to look a specific way, and that's also not a bad thing. Just whatever's comfortable for you. But as long as you're able to just like keep up with whatever you need to do in life, hey man, kudos to you. There's no healthy look per se, you know? Generally you don't count as unemployed if you're studying. That is not true. That is not true. You could be a college student or in high school or whatever and be like, yeah, I'm a student, but I'm fucking jobless. I'm unemployed. I'm broke as shit. Unemployed but no longer a NEET. Exactly. Yeah. You're unemployed but not a NEET, because NEET is like not in education, employment or training, I think is the thing. So yeah, you're in education, which is in itself like a full-time fucking job, which is why I disappeared off the face of the earth, because I was doing that full-time, plus also working like almost full-time hours sometimes. So, you know, fuck it, we ball. But the fact that I was able to deal with that in a healthy manner and only mildly crash out from time to time, I think that's pretty good. That's improvement, right guys? Right? Joining the huts? What is that? What is that? If you're studying and not looking for a job, you're almost never counted as unemployed. Huh. But being employed means you're making money, no? Jabba the Hutt and his kind? That's a interesting way of putting that. I definitely, yeah, okay, I understand now. I'm sorry. I do like Star Wars, however, I don't know like the names of all the races and stuff. I do know what Jabba the Hutt is though. I don't know who he is. And so if that's the name of the race, the Hutts. Oh, that's very... Hutts are also very rich, so goals. Hey, you know, if you're gonna be like fat and rich, you may as well, no. Be a Hut. Be your life. Gotta go, but it was nice, Peachy. Looking forward to our... I mean, brains getting bigger. Yeah, not bellies. Brains, right? Right, Noah? Right, Noah? But bye, Noah. Talk to you later. Oh my gosh. Hi, Moxie. Hello. My seat smells amazing. Thanks. It's because I was touching grass. So my ass probably smells like grass. I had my daily outside time today, which is what I'm saying is we need everyone to have their daily outside time. Being inside makes you stir crazy. And catnap squads, hello, hi, welcome on in. So happy to see you. We're just doing some yappy yappas about what the future's looking to look like and how the past has looked like and what's going on, you know, little channel updates. Ew, the outside has people? Doesn't have to. Just kill them all. Or just go into a cabin in the woods. Then you're still outside. You know? You walk outside sometimes. Definitely don't avoid grass like the plague. Well, yeah, you walk outside sometimes when I let you out of the basement. Which, you know... it's good to let people out on walks every once in a while. Otherwise, they'll get muscle atrophy, and that's not good. So, being outside is nice, but when it comes to time with little sis, you love to be inside. Yeah, so we can be inside on the couch and playing video games, right, Moxie? That's what you meant, right? Right. I'm sure you did. Ditzy demons when? Maybe. You ate humans in the woods? See? That's a great use of outside time, you know? If you're gonna cannibalize, why do it in the gross, stinky insides? You know, it's gonna stink up your whole place when that shit starts to decompose. Let's go out into the woods and do it, you know what I mean? Your outside has no people, you live in the middle of nowhere. Well, then that's perfect. Maybe you and Inept should swap houses. Forcefully. So then he can live with no people around him. You know? You say this. I don't know how to read that. I'm sorry, cat. And Moxie, you meant sex? Oh. It's been a while, but I suppose we could do that. Yeah. maybe when we do the collab, you know? You're just gonna headcanon that Restream bot is one person? That's just really weird. Yeah, something like that. Yes. But I was saying that we are going to be using our brains as much as our bodies in the upcoming Peachy streams, you know? It's a careful balance. I suppose is the best answer in months. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Moxie. I can't give you just everything you're asking for right off the bat. You know, we have to work back up to it. We have to ease back into things. You don't go on walks, you're going on walkies. That is a great way to frame it, actually. Utopia, next time I go out, I'm gonna say I'm going on walkies instead of just going on a walk, because going on a walk feels... But going on walkies, wearing a collar, going on walkies, that sounds great! Let's do that instead. Walk the cat, yes! I'm a very unusual cat. I'm like the doggiest cat, you know? Take that how you will. You can't keep yourself from trying to bite of every plate in sight. I love biting stuff. But I think that's a pretty cat thing to do. Walkies kind of sounds like plural though. Well, I'm not just going to be taking one step. I'm going to be maybe putting one paw in front of the other, you know? Taking multiple little steps. Haha, sub Peachy wants to be taken on a walkie. Well, maybe I'm going on walkie sometimes, but maybe I'm walking you guys too. To the path of enlightenment, eh? You can walk the cat, or the cat can walk you. You don't know until you step out the door which one it's gonna be. So I guess you just have to keep showing up. Maybe you'll get lucky sometimes, huh? Please walk me, please walk me. Yeah, I'm gonna walk you to the path of enlightenment with my big brain knowledge, which I totally have. I am super enlightened and you should listen to everything I say as law because I am just correct all the time. Right? And Diamond, what do you mean in Soviet Russia? What the fuck about walking the cat in Soviet Russia? And Catnap, you are the cat? That's good. We can both be cats together, you know? In Soviet Russia, cat walks you. Oh, yeah. Okay, I understand the joke. I understand the joke. Can you walk me on the world's biggest tower and throw me down? I'd only do that if there's like a bungee rope attached to you, you know? It seems like it would be a little bit too obvious. I'd be kind of caught for premeditated murder. Most like I do know the Russian reversals. Thank you very much. In Canada, you walk the cat. But in Soviet Russia, the cat walks you. But yeah, Catnap, I'm not opposed to a little bit of murder. I'm just opposed to getting caught. You know? So, maybe we can discuss a little bit of murderings in a way that is a little bit less public, you know, because then the FBI can't find me again, you know. Just a little murder stand. Exactly. Yeah, I can't go to prison. I would not do well in prison. I would be like, oops, I dropped the soap. And then I would just, yeah, you know the picture. The originals are better though. In American, you can always find party. In Soviet Russia, party always find you. Yeah, exactly. But I've been talking about myself a lot, so I would love if you guys would update me a little bit on your life a little bit more. I know Toy was saying that like she just finished her probation, which I'm so proud of you for, Toy, by the way. And then Unknown, I know you said that the world has been a little bit nicer to you this year to start off. Other people have just been paying bills, making money. Big ups, big ups. But you know, I'm curious to hear about what else is going. Canny, you have a question. Yeah, I'm honestly considering becoming a streamer myself. All my friends say I'm funny and have enough of a personality to do it. Do you think I should go for it? I think you should go for it if it's something that you want to do, not because something that your friends are egging you on for. You know what I mean? Because I think becoming a streamer for anyone other than yourself is only going to give you a sense of imposter syndrome and make it a little bit harder to really do what you like, I think. But if you're really passionate about it and it's something that would make you really happy and you find whatever niche things that you like to do to stream or to make content and stuff, then you should do that for no one else except for yourself. And I think that's the most fulfilling way to go through it. And Daniel, you finished your computer. That's amazing. What kind of specs does it have, if you don't mind me asking? How did you become a VTuber? How'd you make it? That's a great question, Kat. I actually, I didn't make my model myself. It was like a model, like a pre-made model that was customizable for me. So I just went and I found the one that best suited to design. I purchased it and then it was customized. I spent a lot of time customizing it to look like how you see me look now. But the OG model looked very, very different before I got my hands on it and did all the toggles and blah 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 and set that all up. But yeah, so that's how I went about doing it. One day I would love to have my own like customized model for me, which would be kind of the next step of things that I would like. But yeah, that's what I did. And I use, the model is a live 2D model that was made and customized in live 2D. And then in VTube Studio is the app that I have, or the like program that I use, VTube Studio. I have it just downloaded on Steam, and I bought the pro version so that there's no like watermarks or anything like that. But you can use VTube Studio for free as well. Step 1, get a model. Step 2, start streaming. Step 3, question mark. Step 4, profit. Yeah, something like that. I'm in that weird step 3, question mark, question mark, question mark. But yeah, it's just, I want to start puppeting it with my iPhone more. That's another thing that I'm trying to get set up so that I can have better tracking, because my phone has really good face tracking. And currently I'm just using my webcam, but I tested face tracking a little bit on my phone, and holy shit, does the difference is immense. So, and I think it would also take a lot of the strain off of my PC if I can puppet my model on my phone and then just have it ported over to my PC somehow. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. It's I'm still new. I'm new. But yeah, I'm trying to do that. You got a Ryzen 9900X RTX. Holy shit. Ugh. That's so much money. And also, like, I'm just reading the specs going, holy shit. That's a lot of fucking money. 8 gigs is more than enough for pretty much anything. Yeah, no, it's just simply not. I currently have 32 gigs, and it's still not enough RAM. I would love to have so like 64 gigs of DDR5, but you know, not in the cards. Yeah, I just can't afford it. And no, I don't have Roblox. I actually, it's kind of funny. I have never played Roblox. I don't have a Roblox account. I've never made one, and I kind of refuse to. DDR6, yes, Diamond, you can. Sorry, that's the new one. I upgraded from DDR4 16 gigs to 32 gigs of DDR5. But when I do get my whole new rig and everything like that, I would love to have DDR6 64 gigs with the new motherboard and the new everything. Oh my gosh, maybe I'm getting a little sleepy, but. Yeah, no, I don't play Roblox, and I never have, because when I was a kid, when it would have been a little bit more normal for me to have played Roblox, I was a Minecraft kid, and I had a very strong, I felt very strongly about not playing Roblox because I was a Minecraft kid. So I never installed it. And then now that I'm adult, not saying all adults who play Roblox belong on those lists, but I'm no longer a child or a person that likes children, so I don't really have a desire to play Roblox, especially by myself. Yeah, exactly unknown. Without the insanely expensive RAM, it was just like 2,800 USD. Haha, just that. That's like probably close to 4,000 Canadian dollars, and that's a lot of fucking money. Welcome in, Prototype. Hi, how you doing? You need help? Uh-oh. Hopefully you're being hyperbolic, because most emergency services is not found in my streams. Hey Daniel, can I borrow $10? Baki, I don't think you're gonna give it back. I don't even like any games on Roblox. The ones you like the most is tycoon games, and I hate them. I would rather just play tycoon games like standalone tycoon games, not gonna lie. But yeah, I don't know. Roblox, I see the appeal of it. It's like sandboxy, you can make a bunch of different games, whatever. But I feel like it just doesn't appeal to me. I prefer more story-oriented games when playing single player. And then playing with friends online and whatever. Why the fuck wouldn't I just play Counter-Strike? Or Call of Duty? Or Baldur's Gate? Or like literally anything. Anything, bro. I have been getting the itch to get back into a game that I never really gave the time of day because I just fucking hated it. But I've been wanting to try Dead by Daylight again. Because I played I think I only have like 16 hours in that game, and I only played it really when they did the Resident Evil collab and I got Leon and everything like that. But I've been getting the itch to play again. Just a little bit. Maybe I just want to see more Leon going, But you know, I told you I'm still a degenerate. You're gonna go to sleep, Utopia, listening? Okay, well, thank you so much for showing up and being here. I'm so happy to see you again. I hope you're doing well. I'm probably not gonna be streaming for much longer here, because this was just supposed to be a quick little kind of check-in type thing. And then, you know, when I actually have more sustenance to provide you guys, in terms of either my super amazing gaming prowess or my intellectual abodes, you know, it'll be a longer streams. But I kind of said everything that I had on my little bullet points already. So I'm kind of just yapping because I really missed yapping with you guys. Can I scream loud? I mean, I can. I don't really want to blow anybody's ears off, though, I can't lie. DVD is in rough times. Is it? I'm kind of scared. Another toxic X that I've been going back to is League. Unfortunately, I have been playing League. Yeah, I fucking hate that game. But I fucking love that game. And and sue me if I like to play Cho'Gath top, okay? I'll run support sometimes if I'm playing with some of my friends. But I will always have an affinity to be the big guy in the top lane, going nom 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 nom, you know? I did learn the game. Diamond, I have not beat the Yuumi e-girl allegations because unfortunately I have played my fair share of Yuumi games in support when my friends have shoehorned me into playing League and I don't want to fucking play League, so I just play Yuumi so I don't have to fucking play League, you know what I mean? And I did unfortunately learn the game on Lux support. But then I queued into top lane and I found my home, my island, away from all the other cursed shit that goes on in the Rift. I can have my little island, and I can, you know, get a Lowy Hullbreaker down to the inhibs, you know, like that's fine. Or range top players can also. Anyways, I started getting tilted by ranged top laners and what was going on with the state of League, and so I started before the season. I started playing Soraka top, and honestly, it kind of worked. It's fucking terrible, but it's very fun, and but this season of League is actually quite fun. I can't lie, it is quite fun. And so, yeah, I've been playing that again. Oh, good night, Catnap. I hope you have a great sleep. Thank you so much for sending all the hearts and the loves. Bye! I hope to see you again soon. Reminder, guys, if you haven't already, to please drop a follow and a subscribe. I promise I'm going to be more active. I already have a short that is going to be going live later this week. Everybody say thank you, baiyaQAQ, for making me a short that I just never fucking posted from before. And a like, yes, leave a like as well. But I'll be posting the short I've had on hand for a little while now because it actually makes sense since I'm going to be active. But yeah, we're gonna stay winning, okay? We're getting our money ups and our funny ups. You don't have to pick between the two. And that is the life lesson. You know what I mean? To be cringe is to be free. And to be free is to make money. And be able to do the things that you love. And take care of the people that you care about. And then let yourself also be helped. And you don't have to do everything alone. Because we are a community. We are a team. We are Team Peachy. And you guys are my angels. Because I can be your angle or your devil. You know? And our comey ups. Exactly! We get our money ups, our funny ups, and our comey ups. That is the motto for 2026. And we are gonna be the thinkers, okay, guys? If you guys have any last questions you want to ask me or any last words, now would be the time, because I'm doing the little rappy upsies thingies, you know. You spend every waking minute thinking. That was my thinking face. I feel that. But thoughts don't have to be bad. They can be good. They can be good thoughts that contribute to the well-being of life. Doctor! Wait, Dr. Mr. J! Oh, Mr. J! Thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. You have exhibit server moody gifts for me when I have a chance. Oh, I'll pop in there after the stream, okay? I'm sorry I missed those. I know you said you had some birthday gifts and I just, I forgot to do that. But, what? That was too quick? 14 more hours? No, not this time, Baki, okay? We can be a little patient. We can be a little patient. And you'll see me soon. I don't have a schedule yet, but you'll see me soon. I just need to iron out some plans that I possibly have later this week. And then you can expect to see me sometime later this week, okay? My schedule is gonna be a bit messed up. The timings are gonna be a bit different from when you used to see me streaming at. I'm really sorry for people in other time zones. It might be a little bit more inconvenient to catch my streams because they're either gonna be later or like super early or something like that. So I don't know. I'm a slave to my work schedule and I only get my schedule every week because they hate me. Yay! But it's okay. I do like what I do and I like what I'm becoming and I want you guys to become something with me. So let's grow together. Okay? I will see you later this week, guys. Look forward to the short that I'm going to be putting out. And yeah, join my Discord if you haven't already. Only if you're 18 plus. I mean it. I don't want to have to ban any minors. Okay? I will see you guys later this week. I'm so happy to be back. I miss you guys so much. I also just realized I didn't make a new end screen. I didn't do that. So you guys are gonna get the stream starting soon screen again. Yay! Yay! Because I didn't change it for the end. Okay. I'll talk to you guys later. I love you all so much. Thank you for showing up for me and being here for me again. And I'm looking forward to it.